What's up, everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today, I wanted to talk about my favorite month of the year, which is March. March is by far my favorite month of the year. And for those of you that know me, what you're probably thinking right in this moment, right now, is you're only saying that because you were born in the month of March. And to that I say, so? No, that's not the only reason. And yes, I did recently celebrate a birthday. And to all that reached out and sent me well wishes for my birthday, thank you so much. I was very moved. I was encouraged. I am grateful to see another birthday and another year. And definitely pray that this year is a great one. But March. When you hear that word March, what do you think? Yes, it's the third month of the year, but as a verb, March means walk with regular and measured steps. Like, you think about that, you think about our armed forces, right? And them marching. And by the way, thank you for your service. Thank you for your sacrifice and your service. Marching. When you see people march, it's an event. Actually, you can hear it. When someone is marching, the definition of regular and measured steps, I think, can go a bit further than that. Because in my mind, you only have two choices when someone's marching towards you. You either get out of the way or you get run over. Or you think of a marching band, right? You have a band that is stationary, they're playing all their instruments, drums, guitars, and all that different stuff. But then when you think of a marching band, you have the music, they're playing these instruments, but they're marching, they're moving. March forward. You never march backwards. You march forward. You move forward. And of course, as the third month of the year, it has a lot of different events, both religious, cultural, historical, that I will get into right now. You have the Declaration of Independence that was adopted by the United States in March. March 1st is the actual date, 1781. You have the start of the American Revolutionary War, which started on March 5th, 1770. As a couple of examples, cultural and religious observances. St. Patrick's Day is in March. You have Carnival in different parts of the world. And you have the Hindu Festival of Lights, Festival of Colors, Festival of Colors. Right? Then, March is also recognized as International Women's History Month. So Women's History Month is just a time to celebrate the achievements and contributions of women throughout history. And I think that's amazing. And I think that needs to be applauded, and I definitely think that needs to be recognized. March. Then, in my mind, what March really means to me is, it's a sign of, or a time of new beginnings. I know we like to look at January 1st as a new beginning because directly from December 31st to a few hours later, when the clock strikes 12 and the ball drops wherever you are, hits midnight, 12:01, it's a new year, it's a new beginning. And that's fine, and that's true in a lot of ways. But when you think about March, and especially where I am in the world, where I live, that's the start of spring. March marks, that's a tongue twister. March marks the transition from winter to spring. And what happens during that transition? The days become longer. The temperatures begin to rise. Well, maybe not lately due to everything that's going on, but the temperature begins to rise. We shouldn't really be getting 20-degree weather in March, depending on where you are in the world. But think about it. Plants start to bloom, flowers start to grow, animals come out of hibernation. And as people, what do? We engage in something that's called spring cleaning, right? Of all the stuff we amassed over, the winter when it was just too cold to do anything or to go outside regularly or to do any really fun outdoor activities. We engage in this spring cleaning. And not just in our homes, we do it on our social media. Oh, I haven't spoken to this person all year. I haven't spoken to this person in 2 years. Bye, delete, gone. Right? So March to me symbolizes renewal. It symbolizes growth. It symbolizes rejuvenation. March is a fresh start. Because you think about it. Think about the plants our trees are out there, their leaves fall, and during the fall and in the winter they're bare. And then as soon as March comes, you start to see little inklings of the leaves coming back. You start to see little flowers start to bloom or try to bloom. Those of us that suffer with allergies, we're like, oh, here we go. And it's a rough time. And I get it. But that's that new beginning. The animals that hibernate during the winter, they get up, they wake up, stretch, to come out of their caves or wherever they've hibernated at. And they come out, and it's time to start that life. It's amazing to me. And I know that popular opinion, or very popular thing to do, is to set your New Year's resolutions. Set them in December and start working on them on January 1st. I don't even like to say resolutions anymore. They can be goals or whatever. And we like to do that from December to December 30th. Oh, what's your New Year's resolution? Oh, I want to, X, Y, and Z, whatever it is. And I'm not denouncing that. I'm not saying that's wrong. I'm not saying that's anything. But for me, I think in my life moving forward, March is the month of renewal. March is the month where I'm going to decide, okay, here's a fresh start. Because especially where I live, and if you're anywhere on the Northern Hemisphere, East Coast, that type of thing, you start to see the changes in the weather. I'm not talking about you people that have year-long warm climates or year-long cold climates. I'm talking about if you live in a place where you experience all 4 seasons, March is that month where the new beginnings begin. And there's fresh starts. So what if we used March to set goals, to make plans, to start new projects or new adventures? March is such a significant month on the calendar because there is a drastic shift again, and so many things just are being made again or being made new. And a lot of times as people, we like to be made new, especially with the things that we want to change, the things that we are in control of changing, whether it be our job, our finances, our whatever it is, our overall attitude towards things or towards people, forgiveness, whatever it is, you can go down the list. March represents that. Such a short word, 5-letter word, but it's powerful. So I want to ask everyone that's listening now, What are you marching towards? Or what will you decide to march towards? Because remember, marching is moving forward. March is to walk with intent, to move forward. What are you intentionally going to do to improve yourself, your situation, your relationships with others, and the like? Think about that and let me know down in the comments. Let me know what you think. I think for me going forward, should God allow me to see 2025, March will be that year where I set these goals and I decide what I'm going to march towards. March 1st, 2025. God willing, of course. It's just such a powerful word, a powerful month, a powerful season of transition, of change, of renewal, of growth, of rejuvenation. What are you going to do? Let me know down in the comments. And yeah, if this has been helpful, then subscribe and like. But I really would love the engagement. Let me know what you would do, and let's talk about it. Let's encourage one another. And remember, if you feel alone, you're not alone. Thank you for listening. Thank you for clicking on my link. And I pray that you have a great, great, great month of March. Peace.